see here now. So when I will introduce everything that's going on, and then I will say what's going to happen, then we'll put the garlands, and then I'll walk you through the rest of the garland.
Yep.
Okay? All right, I'm going to go and have a quick word to Roshani. Okay. Well, Jet Smith is all ready to go, so you've got your garland. Now, I'll go through a few things first, and then I'll ask you to put the garland around each other's necks, and we'll proceed through, and then we'll get doing the 7 steps. So I'll walk you through that as well, where we knot the scarves together and walk around the plane. Okay? Yeah. You look gorgeous. See you soon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jennifer, and I would like to welcome you to the wonderful wedding of Roshani and Jet. The bride and groom have requested that all phones be placed on silent, and just want to let you know that there will be some Indian customs included in this ceremony, which means a lot to them both. They hope you enjoy watching these customs. Could you please all stand for the arrival of Roshani? Thank you. Please be seated. What a beautiful way to start the ceremony. Roshani Vidushi Norman and Jet Michael Roberts. I now invite you to place your garlands, or jamala, around each other's necks in the Indian tradition. The act of exchanging garlands signifies that you are no longer separate individuals, but will now be united into a single family unit as equal partners. No. As both Jet and Roshani have an Indian background, they have chosen to incorporate some Indian traditions into this ceremony today. Though they were both raised in Australia, they amazingly met in India, while Roshani was looking for her mother, Lalita, and Jet was on a work trip. It was obviously meant to be to come across each other halfway a world away, and then find out you come from the same area in Australia. And how wonderful, Roshani, to not only find your mother, but also 3 sisters and a stepfather as well, who have all made the trip to Australia. Wonderful, Roshani, to not only find your mother, but also 3 sisters and a stepfather as well, who have all made the trip to Australia to witness your marriage today. If I am speaking a bit slower today, it is because Roshani and Jed have organised a translator to help with her family understand the ceremony, as they don't speak English very well. Roshani and Jed, I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of 2 people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Jet and Roshani have spoken with you. I've spoken with you both at length, and it is wonderful to see the love you share and the way you have both compromised to include customs important to each of you, and recognising the importance of not only this marriage, but the customs and traditions held in high respect by your families. Your families and friends, both here and not present, support you on your journey through life, and as you say your vows and exchange rings, know you have the full support of all these wonderful people around you. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all these things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Co-workers, friends, fiancé. But now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, and nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time in exactly the same way. That is impossible. Yet that is what most of us expect. We forget the ebb and flow of life, and of love and of relationships. We insist on permanence, on duration, on continuity. But in love, as in life, the only stability is in change, in growth, and in freedom. Therefore, what you promise today must be renewed and reaffirmed tomorrow and all of the tomorrows to come. Having considered all these things, Jet, do you promise to do your very best each day to create a loving, healthy and happy marriage? Roshani, do you promise to do your very best each day to create a healthy and happy marriage?
I do.
Roshani and Jet will be performing an Indian tradition called the 7 Steps or the Saptapadi. So I will tie you both together with these scarves. Please hold your right hands, and as you walk around the unity candle, say your 7 blessings together. Jet, you will lead for the first 4 circles, and Roshani will lead for the next 3. So I'll tie your scarves together. Can't move too far apart in this one, okay? Right. You can stop there for a sec. Okay. Sean, could I please have the rings? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please take hands. And all of you who love each other, please take each other's hands as well. To reach out to someone and be acknowledged and loved is a human need. Taking the hand of one who loves you is a powerful symbol of that unspoken bond. Please take a good look at your partner's hands, so you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours on your wedding day. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. These are the hands that, when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours. Jet, please place the ring on Roshani's finger and repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I,
to
Jet Michael Roberts,
Jet Michael Roberts,
take thee,
take thee,
Roshani Vidushi Norman,
Roshanis Norman,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Place the ring. Okay, Roshani, please place the ring on Jet's finger. And repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
Roshani Vidushi Norman,
Roshani Vidushi Norman,
take thee,
take thee,
Jet Michael Roberts,
Jet Michael Roberts,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
You have declared yourselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before your family and friends. And you will do it again in the days and years to come. Standing by each other, sharing the highs and lows of life. It is now my honour and delight to declare you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Gentlemen, we will now be taking time out to sign the certificates. We shouldn't be too long, so please enjoy the music and chat amongst yourselves. Anushri and Sean, could you please come forward? So I've tried to make it nice and easy for you. So anything in blue, Jet, you'll be signing. Roshani, you're there as well. Anushri, you'll be anything in orange, and Sean, you'll be anything in green. Okay, so just need to witness as they sign. Very good. We might do the whole lot while you're sitting here. Okay, so again, Jet will be in the blue. Okay, and then this one as well. Wonderful. YouTube installed up and we'll let the witnesses sign it all off. Okay, so Anushri, anything that's in orange is for you to sign, witnessing the signatures, and Sean, anything in green for you. That's awesome. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, I might just get you all guys to watch while I sign all off on everything as well. Thanks, on. And the last one. Nearly ready to go and party. Woo! Okay, that's all the formalities done here. Let's go back and see all your lovely friends out here. Jet and Roshani, my hope for you both is this. May you have many long years to delight in each other's company and to love and be loved by the friends and family who have come here today to support you. May you make a home together that is at once sheltering and welcoming. May you each do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, learning from your failures and growing in your accomplishments. May life's challenges be met together with courage and optimism, and may your days be filled with laughter, imagination, trust, friendship, and love. Could you all please be upstanding as I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Jet and Roshani Roberts.